Let's talk about the art of the brush Japanese calligraphy. It's called shodo, and it's more than just writing. It's like painting with words, expressing yourself with every stroke. Each stroke is elegant, full of meaning and feeling. Shodo is really important in Japanese culture. For a super long time, everyone from emperors to monks to everyday people have practiced it. It's a way to connect with Japan's amazing history and spiritual side. The tools are simple: a brush, ink, paper, and an inkstone. But learning to use them takes lots of practice and dedication. It's a journey of discovering yourself and becoming an artist. Ink. It's the heart of shodo. We call it sumi in Japanese. Sumi ink isn't just for writing, it makes calligraphy come alive. Imagine the dark, beautiful ink flowing onto the paper, the deep color, the little details, and how each stroke stays forever. It's mesmerizing. Sumi ink is special. It can be thick and shiny or light and airy, depending on how the artist uses it and how good the ink is. This makes sumi ink something calligraphers really treasure. Let's travel back in time and explore the history of sumi ink. It's a story as interesting as calligraphy itself. It started over 1,000 years ago, in ancient China. Buddhist monks brought it to Japan around the 6th century. Think about that journey across the sea, bringing with it a long history of art and tradition. Japan became sumi ink's new home. Over time, Japanese artists got really good at making ink, creating their own special ways of doing it. They made sumi ink a big part of Japanese culture. Making sumi ink is a careful process, a real example of Japanese skill. It's not made in a big factory. Every step needs focus, patience, and knowing the materials really well. It starts with picking the best materials. The main ingredient is soot, but not just any soot. It comes from burning special kinds of wood or oil, like pine or rapeseed oil, in a specific way. The soot is mixed with animal glue and other natural stuff. This mix is kneaded and shaped and dried for weeks, sometimes even months. What makes sumi ink so special? It's the ingredients and how they're combined. Each ingredient is important for the ink's color, how it feels, and how good it is. The type of soot changes how black and shiny the ink is. Pine soot, for example, makes a really dark, slightly shiny ink. The animal glue holds the soot together so it sticks to the paper. Sometimes things like musk, cloves, or camphor are added to make the ink smell nice. These smells make calligraphy even better, and also help keep the ink fresh. Good sumi ink can be pricey, but the price shows how much work goes into making it, how rare the materials are, and how long it's been around. Think about all the time and effort in each step, from getting the soot to shaping and drying the ink. It shows how dedicated the artists are. Also, some ink sticks are really old, made by famous ink makers from the past. Collectors and calligraphers really want these, which makes them even more valuable. Sumi ink is more than just something to write with. It's a big part of Japanese culture and art. It's not just for calligraphy, it's also used in painting, poetry, and even philosophy. In Zen Buddhism, sumi ink is used for a kind of meditation called enso. The enso is a circle drawn with one brush stroke, and it represents enlightenment, the universe, and how beautiful imperfection can be. Sumi ink's simple elegance has shaped Japanese art, showing how beautiful simple and natural things can be. Today, making sumi ink is getting harder. Not many young people are learning how to do it, and fewer people are using traditional ink sticks. But some people are working hard to keep this old tradition alive. Master ink makers are teaching new people their skills so the art doesn't disappear. Plus, more and more people are starting to like handmade things again, including sumi ink. They're rediscovering how beautiful, high quality, and culturally important this old craft is. Japanese calligraphy ink, with its amazing history, special way of being made, and importance to culture, is much more than just ink. It shows Japanese skill, artistry, and how powerful tradition can be. The next time you see Japanese calligraphy, think about the ink that makes it possible. It reminds us that real beauty isn't just in the finished piece, but also in the journey and the hard work behind it.